Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. I first of all want to say some nice things about the folks who view this stream. Thank you for being here, and thank you for also supporting Nightfall with Maui Paul. I had a few viewers on there last night as I played around with basically working with the same cards again, the same I am deck, except from the other end of the day, going over the I am affirmation that we did in the morning and exploring how it applied to my day and how it applied to yours. So I want to say thank you guys so very much. I was looking at my analytics yesterday, and once again, like something like 60% of the people who see this stream see it because you shared it. So if you value this stream, if you'd like to support it and have it cost you absolutely nothing, that share button is there for you to use. So please share the stream if you would like to support it. And many thanks from me for doing that. You guys are definitely doing good in this world. So we are going to be working with my I am deck today. I'm going to once again ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. You're going to respond out loud, I am the affirmation on the card. We're going to write it down in chat. We're going to explore it together. So let's have some fun by pulling one right off the top and saying that today I am clever. I am clever. So my solutions are creative and original. So I am clever. My solutions are creative and original. Are you clever? You are clever. Your solutions are creative and original. Good morning there, Lauren. Good morning there, Brenda Jean. I see there, Jeffrey. Good morning. Nice to see you, all you guys here and having some fun. I am going to write that into the chat right now. And as I do, I am doing the smallest possible thing to bring this into the world in a bigger way. By saying that I am clever, by writing it down into chat, by owning it, by confirming it, I am just taking that smallest possible step. And remember last night, if you attended Nightfall with Maui Paul, I talked about taking the smallest possible step to make things real, and just doing the tiniest thing to make things real, to make things more real than they were before. And I talked about these cards. I talked about how these cards, like I could have just printed them out. You know, I obviously I have a digital version of this. I mean, here it is. I have a digital version of this card, which will eventually get printed out onto a real card. And that way, the folks who enjoy this broadcast will be able to have them in their home and in their space. You know, but just having it digitally isn't real enough. I wanted it to be more real and to inspire myself to keep on going. And so I just printed it out, and now I have a real card. And so I talked about that yesterday, about how we just do the smallest possible thing to make something real. Well, affirming it is the smallest possible thing. I see you there, Shauna. Good morning. Good morning to you. But I'm affirming it is the smallest possible thing. Taking it from a thought form and then putting it into our consciousness simply by saying it and by writing it down are hugely, hugely powerful. And so I am clever today. You are clever too. And I just want to explore, what does clever actually mean? I think of a clever person as being somebody who's like mentally quick or resourceful, who recognizes, we recognize the resources that we have and very quickly organize them in such a way as to accomplish our goals. Like that's what we do when we are clever. And I watch us do it all the time. I see all the people around me and they have creative solutions for their problems. Nobody gets out of the bed without any problems. We all got problems in life. We've all got problems to solve. And it is, our cleverness is all about how adept we are in our thoughts, which then become our actions. So by being, first of all, adept in our thoughts, we then are able to be adept in our actions. It all starts right up here. So we are indeed clever, and we accomplish things in new ways. We accomplish the stuff that we would like to accomplish, and we do it in new and creative ways. And that's just what's so cool and fun about it. Being clever is like, it's like having, what does Steve Jobs says? Steve Jobs says a computer is a bicycle for the mind. And you think about, what is a bicycle? A bicycle is something, it's very simple machines. It's a wheel, it's a lever, it's some chains and sprockets. It's a very simple device that allows us to really multiply our effectiveness. And so that's what we do when we are clever. We take the simple things that are around us, we arrange them in a clever way, and we exhibit practical skill in contriving solutions for our problems and for the issues that we have in service of our dreams and our goals. So one of the ways that I find that I was clever yesterday was that I'm looking at new broadcasting software. Now that I'm using this broadcasting software right now and streaming it to multiple places. I'm currently streaming 4 places at once, which is really cool. But there are some inherent limitations here. And so part of the cleverness that I exhibited yesterday was finding something that really fits my needs better. But I never would have known what my needs were unless I got started, unless I started with one. And this is a trap so many people fall into, is that we try to make things perfect. We try to pick the absolute best tool. We try to pick the best format. We try to get the best equipment, and we don't just make it. We're not just willing to suck. So this card, this I am clever card, is our permission slip to solve something the best way that we know how with what we have, and then over the course of time make it better. Nobody does it perfectly the first time. My first nightfall with Maui Paul was the day before yesterday. It was okay. The one yesterday was a little bit better and hilarious because I had painters in my house painting while I was doing the call. So I'm just like shooting the shit with them while also doing the call. It was very funny, and yet still better the second time than the first time. And I accept that, and I accept the fact that the level of polish isn't going to be where I want it to be at the very beginning. That's perfectly fine with me. So I am clever today, and you are clever too. And at 9 p.m. tonight, we're going to revisit this card. We're going to revisit this I am clever card, and I'm going to talk about what it meant in my day. And I encourage you to come on back and experience Nightfall with Maui Paul, and we will talk about how it worked in your day too. So I keep things pretty short on the wake-up call because, well, people got places to be and things to do, and Nightfall, which is at 9 p.m. Eastern, is definitely more of a me chatting with you kind of a format. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that, and come on by and experience it for yourself. And we will be going through the I am clever card again, except we'll be affirming it with even more evidence, because now we've gone through our whole day with this in our consciousness, with the idea that we're clever in our consciousness, and we are going to be really adept at noticing when we do some clever stuff. So I want to say thanks so much, guys, for coming by, for having some fun with me. You guys rock. Thank you, Shauna. My card graphics are indeed fantastic. I mean, look at that, right? Awesome stuff. Anyways, that's why I'm making my own set of cards, because I liked the ones I was using, but I love the ones that I made. Let's see. I just wanted an excuse to put that back up on the screen. So thank you there, Miss Shauna. You have definitely complimented me with that. So anyways, I will see you guys again 9 p.m. For Nightfall with Maui Paul. Until then, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Aloha from paradise.